G'day and welcome back to our Quit India campaign in Hearts of Iron. So we're going to tell these guys to go now. Let's go 1, 2, 3 and 4. Might as well tell them to go as well. They're basically going to push through that south section. And they will be cautious about it, so that's fine. This guy's a bit slack. Everything in the north should go quite swimmingly. So our push starts with us at 14.4%. Already got a 0.5. Should be doing a hell of a lot of damage to them. Let's jump down to speed 4 again. Alright. They're pushing on us a little too. They're going to have terrible organisation in their little zones. And it is this guy who has the hill fighter. Just hills, not a mountain fighter though. That was a desert fox and a panzer leader. Alright, motorized is done. I was going to use him to get started on landing craft. Gives you 50 total, doesn't it? Plus 40, plus 10. Yeah, so we'll be able to land 50 troops at a time, which would be this army once we're in Korea, and we can just jump across towards Hiroshima. Somewhere over there, anyway. I would say this way is probably easiest. You usually land near Osaka, so you can cut them off and take a pick, either the port or the town. We'll see. And Germany will take forever to capitulate. Where's the thing that tells you who the major powers are? There. Italy, well, they capitulate fast. Japan's usually last. If Germany does something stupid like attack the Soviets, yep, there they go. So, Germany wants to die. We'll take care of Japan, and I don't know, UK might be able to do naval invasion of Italy. Otherwise, the Americans will be attacked by the Japanese at some point. Doing Divine Wind, that's on the way to Imperial Glory. After they've done that, all they'll have left is this tree here and strike the USA. All good. And it is 41, so maybe they'll choose Pearl Harbor. Alright, we've got a bit of a mixed bag here now. Due to he has great defense, or it is mountains, so as long as we get around him. Do we want to manually control? I think we do. Go to Zhangbai, Shinking, if at all possible. Yeah, he's got some terrible stuff going on. Manchukuo isn't going to have the guns to give his men, I would assume. Alright, otherwise Mongolia is in the Comintern. And the Germans have declared on the Soviet Union. Trust is a fragile thing. They will push up. They might take Moscow, and then the Soviets will come back when the Germans have to pull their troops off to defend Europe again. He's got hundreds of dudes. Yeah. I mean, that's all he really has to do over there. Now, how close are they to the Italian thing? Spanish thing, I mean. Alliance with Spain removes recovering from civil war, so he could do that whenever he feels like it. And resistance to occupation down in North Malaya. We're already doing what we can, so don't care. Alright, and nobody that's not attached to an army. Looks like we should be doing okay on pushing the Japanese back into the ocean. See, the red is what they've conquered, the bright red. Question is, who's going to get control of this stuff here once we take it? That is going to go to China. I want to know what's going to happen to South Chahar and Chahar once we get some of them. Need to get past these mountains. Can we do a big push? We can, but all these other guys are going to come through. So if we do this, looking good there. This was part of China. As we're... well, that one was. This one was Japanese. Okay. And then Beijing's obviously China. So that would have been the old border there, I think. Now, can we push his men out? That is hills. A while to go until we can get the extra manpower. Rome has fallen. Who did the invasion? Was a Pom and a Dutch. Alright, how's Italy looking? Looking at the wrong one. 76 just from losing Rome. I think they would land a lot more men than that. I can put down, what's that, Anzio. Some Australians going in, and yeah, he's bringing in a tank. So assuming that the Italians don't pull back from the Soviet front. It would be nice if they attacked Yugoslavia. That's a few divisions that would cause issues. They had their thing on Greece as well. Another dozen guys. Spanish up there. Portuguese. Yep, nothing else really matters. Alright, UK. What's your deal these days? Trying to rule the waves. Expanding the Red Fleet and naval rearmament. Alright, we can modify the government. Give us decisive battle expert. Capital ship, screen attack. No. Naval experience gain, not so much. Naval speed, I think, would be the best. Louis Mountbatten. Isn't that the future Queen's uncle or something? Alright, back to China. I'm assuming that because we're in Chinese territory, everything's going to be given to China. As we move forward very slowly. But we are telling him to do it cautiously, because we don't have the manpower to throw away on it. And we're up to 38%. Holy crap, we're doing most of this war. UK is on 47. Alright, princely state dominions. So we want to see. We can grab imperial service troops, recruitable population +5. Modifying princely states. Fair enough. Alright, 70 days from now would be May and a half. And how do we look on these? Pretty good for them to move a little faster. Tell them to be balanced. Which is actually telling them to go up that way. Alright then. Let's go ahead and change their order. They're not going to do that move at all. They are going to retake all this, so they'll actually do it. Up there, around the corner, and keep going, I guess. Something like that we're happy with. Alright, get moving. And they are. Perfect. So, manpower is our only problem. And we have spent all of our political power doing basically everything we need. Next problem. Are we making more guys? Alright, next one is going to start the fighters coming out. How's our Air Force looking? Haven't lost any planes yet. They are in southern China where the fighting is actually occurring. Although they don't look like they're in the air. Alright, German Reich controls Hong Kong. Portugal controls Macau. If we take this back, that's only 3 victory points. But, let's hold him there while he's encircled. And they can move up. A little bit of France left down there. Guangzhou 1. Alright, and these dudes have, what's that, say 130 divisions to our, well, it says there, doesn't it? 113. Like how they added that. Alright, in the north, yeah, it's getting handed over to China, which is fine. We won't have to deal with the resistance ourselves then. And we now have more than 50 factories. couple from occupations. Should be in Siam, yeah. Northern Malay. Repairs to be done there as well. Army 1 is in 3 combats. 3, 1, 1 and 4. That seems fair. Defensive Army 3, they were... Holy crap. These guys here. Should be able to push up to Beijing pretty easily. Yeah, turn around. Alright. Stab them in the back. Every opportunity we get. These guys can help. And just generally move out. Help in the mountains. As we can at least hold them there. We are trying to work on our nukes. What do we got? Oh, long time. But I assume, well, we can't see yet, that's going to be time research 8 days. Yeah, and 75% bonus. Which means in 43 we'll have nukes. And we do want these guys to act quickly. You know what? They're going to be aggressive. And get them to do as much as they can. Even if it's just pinning guys down so the others can get encirclements and whatnot. So that we have some coast to pounce on the home islands from. We can go from here to the south end, near Kagoshima. There's no ports around there until you get to Nagasaki. Not the best way to get in. Nagasaki is usually well enough defended that you can't do much. Although if we took Kokuro, might be able to get enough supply to do a proper attack on there. Yeah, if you land here, it's only 1 sea tile, with only 3 enemy ships. They are spread out all over the place. Hopefully the Australians are coming up to help. The Dutch aren't. 2 Aussies down there means there should be a dozen. Oof, it's actually lost a unit. Alright. Green across the board. That's what we want to see. They've decided they have a good chance. Inferior enemy is the main thing to look for in these. Yeah. And, yep. And probably not in this one. No. Friendly air superiority's there, though. Division's not in position. Still preparing. Yeah, superior enemy. Because there was that big blob of Japanese troops down there. Once we cut them off, though, it'll be a bit easier. They're all there. And why don't you guys get over to Zhangbai? Alright, still everybody has a job. And the Imperial Service troops are coming. That was not a sound we want to hear. A little zone there. Once we get into Beijing, that'll be sorted out. Which I guess we can do by pushing them down that way. Take a stab at them. Italy's capitulated. Look at that. Well done, UK. So they never got their men back. And, well, he did land a lot of guys. Now starting to push back into France. Which has, how many? He had 35 before, so he's lost a few. And Yugoslavia, Bulgaria and all them aren't a problem yet. Bulgaria will join soon. He is still non-aligned for a while. 41 and 56 though, he's going to become fascist any time now. Soviets are holding them pretty well. If we have a look here. Western Poland, Eastern Poland was Soviet, so that was the demarcation line at the start. Alright, our push is looking good. First, second, third army. And why that has split off. It's looking a little weird. Right on the edge of Beijing. So we can do a push with 7 guys. Some of these will help. There we go, Imperial Service Troops. Tons of dudes. RAF funding, because it's fighter funds, whatever that is. Sounds fine. And we're starting to make our planes now. Okay. The army. Next problem was we want to throw in some support, particularly recon. We now don't have any infantry equipment. Crap. Alright. Well, forget about this for now then. Next thing we're going to do is put more infantry equipment on the bottom after the planes are done. These are going lack of resources minus 50%. As long as we're making some, I guess. Get them ready for helping out in the seas over there. Alright, Manchukuo's done. Dominion of India is what we want to see, so we can push out and keep the rest of it ourselves. 20 divisions there, 4 divisions there. Okay, it's stuck to the wrong side. Okay, delete that little bit. And the rest of that's broken. We would add them. Damn it. Alright. Add them to this one as far south as the Beijing border. There. That was the one I was trying to do. Alright, they can delete off there. That's fine. It's unfortunate they're retaking it because we want it to be ours. We've got guys in here though, so let us push out. So once you're done, head across. This guy's going to try and hold them there. These guys will push out all over the place. Get up to Chahar. That is Comintern. Fair enough. Which means that is wrong again. Grab these guys, put them over there, delete that. Yes, and of course they're at war with them now too, so we are racing here. That's why these lines are broken. Soviets are pushed down. Race is on. Hey, landing craft. Alright, could we do this? That would take too long. We want, I would say, submarines. Got enough convoys to do whatever we need. The French want to give us men. These guys will just do whatever the hell you can. As quickly as you can. And our participation now is 50%. Nice. Germany's done most on their side. Japan, 9%. All they're doing, I guess, is losing territory that they took pretty quickly at the start. Organisation is too low to advance. Excuse me. 53 of 60. I'd say you're fine. Maybe that's their caution setting. Just tell everybody to be super aggressive now. We've got the manpower to back it up for a while. He's disappearing very quickly. Reinforcement issue. Another 200,000. Jesus, we don't have enough. And we weren't even making any more troops. Damn it. Yeah, that's pretty bad. We had 1 million men in the field before. Alright, these guys are going to be a little more balanced then on this whole thing. And yeah, these guys can keep moving around. If we rush this guy into Qingdao and take that port, that'll cut off a lot of their supplies. If we can get somebody through the center here, it's a lot less likely. But I guess the more Japanese are over here, the fewer there are on the home islands. Make it easier for us if we do the naval invasion. Yep, there goes our manpower. Get nearly 2,000 per month more. 0.4% of eligible core population available. I don't think there's anything else that gives us more men. No idea what these funding ones do. Sandhurst and gentlemen officers just leader cost And level new leaders, no. Have to be fully independent for that. Modernising army, nothing here gives us more men or gets rid of the agrarian country thing. And that's all navy. This is just military factories, civilian factories. No, so there's no way to get anything else while we're under the POMs. So, I suppose they're moving to give us freedom. Mediterranean Bastion is his current concern. Burma Road, Commonwealth, yeah, he still hasn't started Commonwealth ties yet. And he's going to go through all of this nonsense down here. Alright, well, we're not going to be free, so let's just work on our nukes. Still a long way off. We're definitely pushing out through them. Still no breaks in the lines, got a bit of an overlap. Something broken there. 24 guys pushing straight up the center there. Alright, we need to expand where they do it from. Otherwise, looking pretty good. Pulled them back. Let's get him straight through. That was all the provinces but one, which was that one. So that's done. And this guy can attempt coming down the coast-ish. Something like that. Okay, well, I'm going to take a short break. So thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. And hope to see you again soon. See you later.